Please, OBS open. Why the fuck am I in a drop zone lobby? I'm actively sitting here reading the patch notes because I didn't want this shit to happen. Why am I in a drop zone lobby with 10 plus diamond players or one master predator squad will have drop zones? Gang, I'm in plat 3. What the fuck? I'm on the brink of plat 3 actually. I'm 35 in. I lose this game, I demote. Why am I in a drop zone lobby? Why the fuck am I in a drop zone lobby? I don't get it. If you're playing on the see rank drop zones to play it on the match loading screen. I saw this shit. I'm reading this shit and then I look up and I see it. Why? I didn't see the skill distribution because I was reading this. When loading into a drop zones match, the ranked tier display will show each player's individual rank tier. Dropship matches will keep the current squad version of the rank distribution. Players and masters need to go back to the line. What? Bro, these niggas was crying about some shit that y'all didn't even. I hate playing a game like this. Okay, this is just gonna be the video because this shit is genuinely gonna piss me off. I was gonna make a video about why everybody's argument for the drop zone shit is stupid, but I'm just gonna make it this video while I play the game because this is gonna piss me off. Why am I playing this shit? Like the whole point of me grinding the game was I was trying to grind and get as high of rank as I could before this change got implemented specifically. But I got the flu, so I couldn't play. Well, I could play, I just couldn't play to my full potential. So it didn't make sense for me to play rank. Okay, so the whole point of drop zones, I hear people drop zones like, oh, well, the lobbies are dying out. First of all, Arise, I think that's his name. I love his videos. Arise, this is if you somehow see this is no shade towards you. Your point in that video was fucking stupid. He was like, bro, games are ending in 6 minutes. Nigga, context matters. This nigga left out the context that the nigga who won the game in 6 minutes was literally the nigga who just won ALGS. And I guarantee you, the nigga probably wasn't playing by himself. The nigga probably was playing with his ALGS winning team or pros of some kind. The nigga that wiped through ranked players was the literal best player. One of the 3 best players in the world actively. Right? Second of all, wait, fuck. Wait, hold on. Yo, can I get some assistance, call? What the? Last one. Last one. I've knocked 2. He's swinging you. Yes. You. Oh my god. Oh my god. These niggas were dog shit. And now I'm first dead, bro. Okay. Okay. The niggas who won the rank game in 6 minutes were ALGS champions, right? Second of all, it is the first week of the season. First day. First of all, y'all were complaining about the changes before the shit even dropped. Y'all like, oh, worst change ever made, blah, blah, blah. The shit ain't even come out yet, by the way, first of all. Second of all, the shit comes out. Y'all like, oh, the game's not competitive. My nigga, the way ranked resets work, everybody that plays this game gets put in the same 3 fucking ranks. No shit, a nigga that's in pred isn't gonna play positioning when he knows everybody in the lobby is there's a 90. If you're the top 0.1%, that means 99.9% chance you're the best nigga in the lobby. So why not just push everybody, kill them, get high RP games so you get out of the rank you don't belong in quicker. So the niggas that do belong in the rank don't have to sit there and fight niggas that should be miles above them for the entire fucking season. Because what adding the rank dropships does is it makes it less based on skill and more based on how much time you have played, because the games, it inherently takes longer and it's harder for you to get a high RP game, which might be, oh, that's good, that makes it more competitive. No, not when you're adding RNG. Because if you think about it, a battle royale is already inherently uncompetitive in casual game mode in and of itself. You're trying to make something that's not competitive, first of all. That's the first fundamental issue with the shit y'all are trying to do. You're trying to make a battle royale a competitive game, which is a fundamental juxtaposition and conflict of interest. Because battle royales are based. You want to know why Counter-Strike has survived for so long and that whole competitive scene is still alive? Because it's nothing but fucking skill. There's no RNG in Counter-Strike. The only RNG like you have, like, I know in Valorant is like the first shot accuracy isn't really first shot, but it's like damn near first shot. It's like not 100% accurate, it's like 99% or something like that. Whatever the fuck. So very rarely your crosshair, your bullet won't go where your crosshair's going on your first shot, right? But I saw there was a video of is fairness fair, and I thought about it. If the best player won 100% of the time, casuals wouldn't fucking exist because they never fucking win. But in a battle royale, right, you're teetering on a fine line of what's considered the balance between what's RNG and what's skill teeters a lot in a battle royale. Because like loot itself is RNG. Like in Valorant, your loot is dependent on skill because your economy is based on if you win the round or not. And like that's why it's easy to snowball in Valorant, because if you keep winning rounds, the other team isn't going to have a lot of eco and they're going to have to pull some shit out of their ass. So you get rewarded for winning and you get better guns than the other team. In Apex, the Pred player could land on a fucking, well, what was ass? Single P20, single Mozam. I could land on a fucking R9 and come swipe they shit. They've done, like, over time, they've done better quality of life changes to try to eliminate some of the RNG. Like, they've added arsenals into the game, so you guarantee you know where you can find some ammo, you can find some guns. Loba got added so you can pull whatever you need. Things like that. Other quality like shield. Everybody's spawning in with Evo shields, so you're not guaranteed fighting somebody. You might find somebody with gold shields. You had bad RNG. You ain't found no shields all game. Like, that's good, but it's getting to the point where it's just become the game is playing yourself. The game is playing itself. They added the health bars. That's when to me, I was like, oh damn, they added health bars. I get it, because if you're playing solo, you don't have to sometimes you can't calm health, so everybody can just see it. I get that. The health bars I've just gotten used to, but like now, because I played Fortnite before this, I thought about it. Like in Fortnite, if somebody hits you, let's say in Fortnite, I'm low. I just got out of a fight. I'm playing pub, so no siphon, right? I'm at 30 health. I pop a mini. Dude shoot me with an SMG, hit me one time for 18 shield. In Fortnite, you have to approach every fight thinking they're 100 when you hit them. So he probably thinks, oh, I hit him for 18. He still has, I hit him for 18 and he still has 82 shields and 100 health. But he doesn't know I have 15 health. He doesn't know I have 30 health. And now I got, what, 12 shields? Oh, my math on is wrong. 18, 25, 7 shields and 30 health. He doesn't know that. So he's going to play like I'm full, which means I can still try to punish him. And then when I hit him hard with counter damage, he's going to have to back up to heal. And I have the opportunity to heal. But he doesn't know that I'm low originally. And because if you know somebody's low, you will play a different way. Because you know there's certain things that you can do that they can't do. Like, you know, like if I'm pushing a fight, if my shotgun does 185 and I think you have 200 health, I'm not going to sit here and try to go for a one pump, because in my mind, that won't kill you. In Apex, if I get out of a fight, first of all, the way Siphon works in this game is fucking terrible. Why does it get canceled when I do damage? Why is it over time? Why is it not instant health? I get that, but like, if I take damage, Siphon keeps, the main thing of Siphon in Fortnite is that it keeps you alive in zone fights. Zone cancels Siphon. So, what the fuck? The only regen in this game that doesn't get canceled by zone comes from support reses. Why? So I died, but because I got res by support character, I get rewarded and get to stay in zone longer and don't have to heal. But if I 1v3 niggas in the zone because they won't leave me the fuck alone and they're on my ass, and I turn around and 1v3 they shit, I'm probably gonna die or not even get the 1v3 because every time I get a knock, my siphon gets fucking canceled because I'm in the zone and heat shields don't exist. But anyways, back to my point. If I'm turn around and try to fight somebody with no health, but they don't know that, they hit me with anything, my health bar pops up in a giant UI above my head and they say, oh, this nigga's one time. I don't need to take skill into this. I'm gonna run at him and I'm probably gonna run this nigga over because he has no health. And then furthermore, right, once you get into the higher ranks and not judging and making your opinions on the game's overall health for the whole season based off of a week's worth, not even a week. These niggas was complaining before the shit came out, when the shit came out, since the shit came out, and now they made the changes. Because the season came out, right? I'm gonna tell you how numb-minded this sounds. The season came out, right? I was playing late at night, right? Where's the picture? I was in Silver 1. I think I reset the season. I was like Silver 2, 560 RP. So I'm playing. It's late at night. I end up having a really good game. Put me on a gold. With the promotion bonus, it was a 597 RP game. I take a picture, send it to a group chat with me and my 2 other friends. And they were like, Christ. And they're like, is it good? I'm like, I don't know yet. He was like, he wastes his life force away on the game and don't know if it's trash or not. He's like, basically, I sit at home and don't like the game, right? Mind you, I don't. But I'm taking college classes right now. And a situation going on, so I only have 2 college classes and they're both virtual. So I'm at home a lot. I don't have to go to a campus. I'm still in high school, but they have to go to high school. I don't. I'm in college classes. So I'm at home more. So I play the game more than they do, right? I was like, bro, I played 3 games at 1 in the morning against silver players. I don't know if the entire season's good or not. Like, I played 3 games. First day of the season. Well, this one, I don't know if this is first day, but season just dropped. I think this might have been first day. 3 games, 1 in the morning against genuine silvers because these niggas were trash. I'm peak diamond. I played 3 games, 1 in the morning against genuine silvers. I don't know if the entire season's fucking good. Right? So, this thing, you're saying the matches aren't competitive. Well, as I've gotten into Plat 3, my games have gotten harder. You can't just hot drop and mechanically outplay everybody unless you were already the best nigga in the lobby and your chances of winning were higher than everybody else's anyway. Like, that doesn't make sense. Pred niggas would, I can't speak for them because I'm not there, but think about it like this. A Pred wouldn't, if I was in Pred, I wouldn't hot drop or just throw my life away in a lobby with other Preds who I know can fuck my shit up, that are liable to fuck my shit up. But if I'm a Pred and everybody got a reset and I'm playing against fucking silvers, the chances of me fucking them up are like really, really fucking high. Like 99%, I'm going to fuck this nigga up. And I'm going to move on my life. There's no point in me playing scared against niggas I'm probably better than and can stomp with my eyes closed. There's no point in me playing competitive. That nigga won ALGS. He doesn't need to be scared of fucking silvers. Like, that's so counterintuitive. You want this nigga to go pull a rat in West Bumblefuck and you know what I'm saying, take all these smart fights. To be honest, he probably doesn't fucking need. He doesn't need to. He's just better than you. The fight will... You can't... He's so much better than you. You won't put up a fucking fight. The fight will be over in 15 seconds. That's how the game ended in 6 minutes. Those niggas didn't put up a fight. Shit. They got their shit stomped. I haven't watched the game, but I'm assuming they got their shit stomped. They had to have gotten their shit stomped. If the game ended in 6 minutes, they got their shit stomped. Second of all, well, I don't know what this is. If you took away, first of all, I didn't understand it because I'm like, you're putting me in the middle of West Bumblefuck, in between like landing Energy Bank, fucking hell on earth. I hate that POI with passion. Then you land me there in between. You look at the map. Yeah, there's 6 teams around you in a full complete circle. Fight night on Worlds on Olympus, I'm pretty sure was the same way. 6 teams around you. First of all, side note, eradicate E District. That map is fucking terrible. Delete E District. Alter is you made a bitch that can go through characters. The way the geometry works on that map, she can go through like 80, like 90, 85, 95% of the shit on that map. She plays the Q. She's in your back line. BP spear dashing everywhere. You eviscerated. Absolutely gone. Right? But you took away another skill of looting. The skill of, like, I know in Fortnite, people will have split drops. Right? Where in FNCS, 2 teams, if a POI is big enough, 2 teams can land at a POI and not fight. Because they know fighting off spawn doesn't benefit either of us. So we're just going to leave each other alone, get our loot, and go our separate ways. But if you're having an off spawn, there's this thing called a drop map where people learn the skill on how to drop to get the best to get, because in Fortnite, your glider auto deploys at a certain height, right? There's a when to drop off the bus, because the bus is RNG, another form of RNG in a video game. It can come from different directions, but if you're going to the same POI every time, you need to know when to drop from the bus, when angle to look, so your glider will auto deploy, so you can get to the chest first if you're doing a 50-50 or the floor spawn or whatever it may be, right? In Apex, time matters a lot when it comes to looting, and in Fortnite, having a loot path to quickly, like, you loot, you zoom, drop map, boom, land on the chest, boom, break an ammo, break a table, get some ammo, slide down, floor spawn, another chest, drop down, there's more barrels. Like Pete's loot path when he won Grim Gate season, right? That is a skill. Learning how to drop and have a loot path is a skill. You took that away by making it RNG. Well, but drop zones work in AOGS. First of all, niggas in AOGS have an incentive to try. First of all, they're playing for, being the best team in Apex is a big fucking deal. Being the best player. If you're in a LAN championship, or not necessarily, even if you're on LAN, online, whatever, if you're playing to be the best niggas in the world or on your region, that's a big fucking deal. Second of all, hey, dipshit, they get to pick their fucking drop zones. We don't. And guess what else they get to pick? Their fucking teammates. I'm getting put in Narnia with Tweedledee and Tweedledum with no loot, with 2 teams on my back, 4 teams in front of me. Not even that. I'm going to use realistic, but man, that doesn't happen no more. Because I would be wrong for me to sit up here and lie. I will get dropped in the middle of, I'll get dropped in fight night with who's above me, who's around me. Carrier. It's either Carrier or Icarus. Whoever's up there. The 2 niggas above. Power Grid. Whatever to the left. Carriers to the left. Power Grid. Some other nigga. It might not be. There's POIs that have 6 teams around them. I know Energy Bank is one. Energy Bank is fucking terrible. Eradicate that shit, please. Right? And then what counts as a drop zone invasion oh my god, that's a whole, we'll get into that later. But you'll drop me, they get to pick their POI, so they still can do that. We can't. I don't have the courtesy of knowing what I'm getting. I don't get to pick my arsenals. Like, even if they pick the POI, I don't know if the arsenals stay the same or not. But my arsenals are RNG. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with sniper shotgun arsenal? Some people, like, Elysium doesn't even have an arsenal. You have to go into Summers University and steal their arsenal on the edge of the dock. They get to pick what POI they want. Second, I don't know if they can double up. They might, but they probably wouldn't. Second of all, they get to pick their teammates. My nigga, I'm solo queuing. I'm already getting put at a disadvantage because solo queuing does not benefit me in this game. It actually puts me at a very big disadvantage. But my IRLs aren't good enough. And I've found some teammates, but they don't be. Long story short, I solo queue. Third of all, even if you could if you could pick if it was drop zone, but you could pick where the fuck you wanted to drop, it wouldn't be as bad. But then at that point, just add the fucking dropship back, because that's essentially what it is. You get to pick where you want to go. That's the whole thing. They're trying to force people. It's like in Fortnite, it's like forcing everybody to use simple edit and smart builds, because instead of letting people play the game normally with the dropship, oh yeah, hot dropping, this is fun, I get tons of RP, and you start to rank up, right? But as you start to rank up, you start to learn, oh shit, once I get to the higher ranks, what I'm getting, as you get closer and closer to your peak, oh shit, this doesn't fucking work anymore. I need to either get mechanically better to the point where I'm so much better than these niggas, and I'm so good compared to these niggas that I can just wipe them and continue doing what I was doing. Or what's most likely gonna happen, I have to adapt my fucking playstyle, do some different shit, actually land, not loot up by myself unconned, which is the best thing. Being conned is dumb unless you're hot dropping. Actually, no, I like being conned. I take back what I said. Being conned in this game, because it's not that fucking serious, my nigga. I'm in plat. Being conned, because winning off spawn fight is a skill that I couldn't express because those shits didn't fucking exist. Winning off spawn fights is a skill. But instead of hot dropping an energy bank on a building, instead of landing on some shield cells, actually knowing how to land, fight off spawn, loot up, know when to rotate, where to rotate, how to rotate, what decisions to make are good decisions. Because y'all think you can just play brain dead and win. No, I've had teammates just push everything, push, and they die. And then we end up losing because they made a stupid decision. No, good decision making is very much still a real skill you need to have. Doing that and actually learning and adapting and getting better at the game, you know what we're gonna do? Say fuck all that. Not let you learn how to play the game. We're gonna force the game to play itself for you. And you wanna know why everybody was hot dropping? Because one, niggas felt free from the shackles, so they were gonna do whatever. Cause fuck it, why not? I haven't had the freedom to pick where I wanna drop in a battle royale game for 2 seasons. And also, the new niggas see, oh shit, everybody going here. I want to go here. I want to fight. Let them learn. It's okay to let them fail. That's how you learn. Don't be afraid of failure. That's how niggas get better. Stop forcing the game to play itself for me. Let me do it. Let me try a new strategy. If this shit doesn't work, either I'm going to continue to lose my rank, or I'm going to have to figure it out and do some different shit. I'm going to have to change. If that nigga don't change, guess what? He's gonna be stuck in fucking gold forever. Whoop-de-fucking do. Holy shit. And you wanna know why the Pratt niggas probably don't care? Cause I remember his watching. I watch his videos, you know what I'm saying? Every day he drop a new one, I watch it. I was watching a lot of his watching videos the past couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? He was like, especially last season, he was like, yeah, the Pratt games go by fast. Because Preds know, with them, it's gotten to the point where they're all so good. Like in plat, you can find niggas that are in plat. Some nigga might have great positioning but terrible aim, and then you might have a nigga with great aim and terrible position. There's a lot of discrepancies in plat. There's a lot of differences. You can tell very obviously. In pred, everybody knows what the fuck they're doing. Everybody knows like how to aim. So it's like 9 times out of 10, I'm going to push. Even with drops, I'm gonna push you because mathematically, like statistically, that's the best way to play to get RP. It's like in the NBA, like at the end of a game, everybody like, bro, fouling, up 6 or whatever the fuck, fouling. The end of the game, everybody starts fouling, or everybody shooting a bunch of threes. But analytically and statistically, it's if you're trying to, in the words of his Watson, RP max or win the game in the NBA, that's the statistical best way to do it. So why would I not do it? You would have to change the game and tailor it differently, specifically for them. But don't change the game for everybody because a bunch of niggas were complaining about some shit that wasn't even out yet. The dropship, when the dropship was here, you were still having games in like this. I had a game that had 3 squads, final round the other day. You wanna know why? It was fun because I had action up until then. Because when you know where everybody is on the map and where they land, and 9 times out of 10 niggas rotate in the same fucking spots, games get stale. The amount of days I've played this game and I played ranked, I would land in the same 2 POIs over and fucking over. But it got to a point, I was playing Olympus. I landed in the same POI We landed Summers University legitimately all night, and every game for like, I kid you not, like 2 hours straight, like maybe 8 games in a row. It pulled up to Rift and Clinic in them little buildings. If you go outside of Rift to the right, where the gravity lifts and shit are, where the shit got renovated, it would end over there, or like Clinic, it would end top right every time. And then sometimes in Rift, I'm like, oh well, we know how to play this. This is I met some people. And I'm like, oh, you're cool. Let me play with y'all. We did the same thing every fucking game and won. You want to know why? Because we knew what was gonna happen. Because the shit was the same, and then everybody's playing good, the same 8 fucking characters maybe. Actually, the legend meta is actually really healthy right now at this moment in time. Give you credit for that. But everybody knows what the fuck is gonna happen. We already know what to do. So, like, I'm just gonna do it and gain RP every time. Like, the fuck. There's no point in me fighting you. There's no point in me running over there to fight you when the zone's getting over here. And I know exactly what the fuck everybody's gonna do, and I just do the same shit over and over. I get RP, but it's not fun. Somebody was like, well, if you wanna have fun, go to pubs. The game should be fun regardless of what mode you're playing. If you and your weird pussy ass want to sit in a building and camp for 15 minutes and do nothing and watch TikTok on your phone, that's cool for you. I didn't get on the game to watch my phone. If I wanted to watch my phone, I would just go lay in my bed and not be on the game. I want to play the game. I want to fight people. Fighting somebody, getting better in this game, fighting is fun. Everybody's like, but this game has such great core mechanics. I can't exercise or use any of those core mechanics or the great movement in this game if I'm sitting in a building staring at niggas from 20,000 meters away, just staring at them. And they're like, man, we don't want marksman meta. Liars. I know y'all want that shit back because your devs are fucking weird. Maybe. I don't know. But you're bringing drop zones back that inherently will make people farther away. You know what's good at long range? Marksmans. Oh my god. The community doesn't want marksman meta. We're going to put everybody farther away from each other out of AR's effective range and optimal range. Holy shit. People are going to have to pick up marksmans again. And then you buff the G7. That shit's fucking stupid. I guess it's in the care pack, but damn. Shit. That shit's OP. But you don't have to restrict people's freedoms to let them to. You don't have to take away skill expression for your game to be better. That's not how that works. This is the same thing. You would say the same thing about parenting. The reason parents tell their kids not to do something is because they know it will hurt them. That's why we tell you not to do it, because we've seen it happen. Either it happened to us or we've seen it happen. And I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, discipline. Discipline when I grew up was like punishment, getting hit. And I was like, but when I grew up, I learned discipline is like having self-control. But I realized you get disciplined to stop you from, to control you, to stop you from doing something, because you don't have self-discipline to stop yourself from doing it. Right? But it's better to let a kid experience, especially for something minor, it's better to say, instead of saying, hey, don't do that, because parents aren't going to be right 100% of the time. But they paint themselves out like they're seen as a perfect figure you can go to for anything. So when they're wrong, the more times you ask them something, the more times they're wrong, it'll start to, well, are they really right about this? And it'll start to, that's how kids learn how to follow their own gut and think independently as well, also, which is good. But a parent telling you something, you're going to be like, I don't know about that all the time. So experiencing it for yourself is the best way for anybody. Like, if it happens, you'll be like, oh, so that's really real. They were right about that. Damn. They'll be like, damn, I need to listen to my parents more. But also, you'll learn, I don't need to do that because that is bad and it'll allow, and this will happen, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Right? Letting a kid experience failure, I get you're trying to protect them from it, but letting a kid experience failure is the best way to help them grow, because they will learn for themselves and it'll actually stick. That is the best way to let them learn. Let them experience it themselves so they can change and know not to do it, and they can change for the better. In Apex, the point I'm getting to is, if you take away all the features and just let people and force them to play the game how you want them to play it, they'll never truly learn how to play the game, and they'll never fully enjoy the game of Apex to its entirety, because they will never get to go through the best things. One of the best things about Apex is that you could feel yourself actively getting better. They'll never get to actively go through the process of getting better at this game because they never got the opportunity to fail and be bad at the game. Apex is a great game with great mechanics. Don't let it go to waste because you're letting people tell you your season is bad and it's a bad idea before the season even starts. Because there were games that ended fast. Granted, the record was probably broken because they were freed from the shackles of being confined to drops. Everybody said, fuck it, we're dropping Quarantine Zone first game. Also, you put the game probably needs more ranks in hindsight, to be fair. But think about it, right? You put everybody you put the top 750 with the niggas at the fucking bottom. You reset everybody. I think the Pred niggas were in gold, I think. So you put everybody in the game into 3 ranks. Yeah, no shit, niggas are gonna hot drop Quarantine Zone. Because 9 times out of 10, if I'm in a gold lobby, if I was already in the top percent of players, if I'm above 50%, there's a over half chance that the nigga I'm playing against wasn't a higher rank than me, which means I'm probably better than him. Or maybe if I haven't played, I peaked higher than him. If I peaked Pred, but last season I was silver because I didn't play, even though I'm a washed Pred, I'm still like a diamond level player consistently, which is still greater than the majority of people playing this game, so I'm going to hot drop. But I didn't know the ALGS fucking champion was in my lobby. He's better than literally everybody, unless he fights another pro player that can contest him on that skill level. He's gonna run through everybody regardless. And this meta is hyper aggressive, so they were hyper aggressive and ran through everybody. The game doesn't need drop zones. The game needs people to learn how to play the game. And y'all took your sample size is what? Season in 70, let's say it's a 90-day season, right? No, I'm pretty sure it's a 40-day split. It's been a week. The season dropped a week ago? 4 days ago? Season ain't been out for that long. Y'all took this tiny ass sample size and thought, yeah, whole season's chalked. Because y'all heard negative outcry on the internet about your game. Y'all are that much of a fucking pushover you can't think and competently make decisions about your own fucking game? You had niggas cry to you and say worst change ever in rank before the shit came out? And you thought that was a good idea? You had niggas sit here and tell you that, let me get it straight. You had niggas sit here tell you the shit was gonna be trash. Right? And then the shit comes out. You say, hey, wait, this was our reasoning. You said something about, you provided all the details of like all the evidence you had, the studies or whatever, and then you still made the changes anyway. No, I had to sit here and try to grind so I didn't have to play that shit. My goal is to hit Masters for the first time in my career. I am a career diamond player. Mind you, I started playing in 13. Played ranked, got plat, played ranked again in 17, got diamond. But 17 was low-key a fake season. I didn't rat because I can't stand ratting. I hate the shit. Didn't touch your game. I've really only played the game for like 13. I started 14. Started playing ranked 15, 16, 17. Didn't play 18 through 23. Came back 24, played a little bit. Played, didn't play. Last season, I played. I've hit diamond 3 times. I'm a peak diamond player. I want to hit Masters. But I want to also enjoy the game at the same time. I don't want to hit Masters at the expense of my life, my mental health, my physical health, and my sanity. Okay? Just let people play the game. You don't need to sit here and cater to crybaby ass niggas on the internet. Because niggas like me that enjoy the shit, we're enjoying the shit in silence. The top the people complaining on Twitter and YouTube and TikTok are not the majority. They're not. They're just the niggas with platforms and niggas who are loud. They're just loud. It's 2 people. But 2 people can be louder than 100 if 100 niggas are whispering and 2 niggas are fucking shouting. You ever been in a cafeteria at a silent lunch? Everybody got to whisper so you don't get caught. And then that bag of chips pop. Everybody, ooh, shit. Everybody was whispering. But somehow everybody heard that because it was the loudest shit in the room. They're just loud. They're not necessarily right. I'm not necessarily right. I just have an opinion. I just want to play the game. I'm not going to say I'm right and they're wrong. But don't go with the loud niggas on the internet after a week of your season because, oh man, the pros said it. They're right. The content creators, the niggas, they said it on the internet. They must be correct. Nigga, think for yourself. Nigga, independent thought. Have some. You are a game dev. Develop your fucking game. Shit. But you want to know what can't develop? Your players, because the game plays itself for them. Shit. But at this point, I'm starting to ramble, y'all. I'm starting to talk in circles. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching as always, man. I gotta get back into this. I gotta get consistent. I know. I'm sorry. I got a lot of videos in the vault I need to upload too. Oh, y'all. I need to lock in though. But I appreciate every single one of y'all that watches. Jeez, I hope I made somebody feel better with all my videos. I love doing this content shit, man. It's really a joy. Because who else would I express my feelings and thoughts to? But anyways, man, I love y'all boys. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gone, man. Love y'all boys. Peace. I'm gone.